Alright guys, today's video is primarily because we've been getting a lot of requests to work on other platforms. I've done a video here where I've come to check up on my vehicles. I have an 89 Supra over there. We do have the Viking over here. My F450 that's gonna be getting that Viking swap. So we have plenty of projects coming up already that we already have in our pipeline. Anyone wondering why don't I just go get a brand new truck? Here it is. We do have that, but this is gonna be getting a totally different body kit on its own. So with that being said, we have everything that we have planned for the builds. But if you guys can get a group for Toyotas, Fords, Dodge, if you guys want, we've been asked for OEM panels for the first generation Silverado, the one that we're making the first product for. If you guys just want to go ahead and get OEM panel just in fiberglass, carbon fiber, just maybe wide body or something like that, I just need a group that will commit and will go ahead and put some money down as a deposit for me to start building molds, and then I can go ahead and create body kits for you guys or replicas. But that'll be on you guys to let your friends know. If you guys are part of any groups or social media groups like that, let them know. I need people to join, then I can commit to an actual body kit. But again, today I'm just walking around with the trucks to show you guys. We also have the 05 GMC that we're going to be putting our very first body kit on, that will then look like a mixture of this with the new school, with the old school. So new school and old school converted into one. That is our very first product. After that, our 2001 Duramax that has the suicide doors, that'll be the second truck to get it. And then we have a third body kit that we're gonna be making for that very first gen. So that'll be the last one, and it'll be a Duramax as well. Then we'll move over to these. But I need to hear from you guys. If you guys are like, hey, I got a few friends that will do this, will we be interested in this, just get them all together, tag me, start a group kind of thing, let everybody know this guy's willing to do this, but we need a minimum of 10, 12, 15 buyers willing to commit, make a deposit. Then I can literally then start that kit. And even if we have other things in line, I can make a little bit of space, move my projects over a bit, get you guys addressed, make that mold, and then bring your guys' requests to the market. So if you guys do have any questions, please let me know, and we'll go from there, guys. Other than that, we're doing our best. We're doing our best to get these things going as fast as we can. We still also have our job that we have to manage and stuff. My construction company right now has been, being in the Vegas Valley, everyone seems to be taking a hit right now. It's just very slow. Me particularly, I'm in the insurance department. So if they are not approving claims, or if people are afraid of submitting claims, then me and my guys are out of work. So I'm out here hunting for work for them, trying to keep them busy, and trying to keep other people fed as well. So we're doing our best, moving as fast as we can, ordering things when we have the time, the cash flow, and all that. So I really appreciate you guys' support on that. The faster that we're able to transition or pivot from running off of construction and then running full-time in the automotive, then we will be able to do a lot faster process on the builds, and just progress in general, moving to the next build, the next build over there. And like I said, this one is going to be our first one that's going to be low to the ground, but we have an entire thing that we're building for you guys on that one. That one is going to be wild. It's going to be, I haven't seen anything build what I'm going to do with that. So it's not a mixture of one or two kits. It's just completely all out new. So if you guys have any tips, any questions, any friends, suggestion, body parts, cars that you guys want to see next, I just need to hear from you guys. Appreciate you guys. Peace. Sheesh. Sour patches. Okay, that'll be the sponsor of this build, maybe. This is not the original hood. Let's see if I still have. Sheesh. You can see that I had modified the actual brackets here. This is like the very first fiberglass thing I ever made, and we're just in there with some drywall screws, I think, probably. But it was they had done the Sleepy Eye kit where you just drop it down, but I had made a custom housing that had an LED light bar in here, off-road from DG Lighting. Super bright. It was actually too bright for street. But the original hood, I had cut metal louvers into it, and the original bumper as well. I had cut the entire center section for a very large intercooler. But as I was progressing on this build, it must have been like 2017 or something, that I was out cruising, just messing around, just having fun. There was some Lambos out in the Las Vegas Strip. I mean, I was pushing 400 at the time. I don't know if I was capable of taking them on, but I was just messing, toying around with them. Ended up blowing my motor that day, and since then, she's just been sitting here. But I gotta find the keys. I think I lost them. But completely gutted on the inside, completely sealed. You can't see nothing. But this is, I mentioned this on some of the lives, that this was the second thing that I did in fiberglass. It was actually the time that I had set the Bondo in when I had to do some like the finish work, and that's why I still have some cracks, you know, that developed here, was because I laid Bondo and then it didn't come with the hardener, so it was like a week later and it wouldn't dry. Then I eventually learned that I had, you know, it didn't come with a hardener, so it was never gonna cure. So I scraped it off, but maybe I left like a small layer that had no activator. So with time, it started cracking here. On the back sides, I don't think I see any cracks at all. So it was just that, but it was definitely the first. Oh shit! Let me get this out of here. This was definitely the very first Supra MK3, right? That had a duct spoiler like molded into it. So it was a pretty like 8 or 9 inches from the tail light, but it's at the same height as the OEM 3-piece tail light. So it's not that drastic once you're in person, but it did have a little duct spoiler on it. I'll try to give you guys a better view there. It wasn't too aggressive. Post some pictures, had some writings on the back. It was just aggressive. I had my name on there, Savage Supra, but I think that account has been deleted and it's no longer existing. So don't have too many videos of the actual Supra running, but would like to get that going soon. So if you guys have any ideas on what I should do with that, I do want to make some sort of new body kit for it. They do have a wide body, but I didn't want to incorporate a little bit of aero or fender air vents, something like that, you know, an opening on the front, maybe some sort of brake cooling, or just air vents that'll go flow on the inside. If I open this panel up, just would like to do something structurally to change it up a bit, kind of give it a 2026 updated rendering. Guys, check it out. I was able to open my Supra here. Just everything. I got the door panels inside. I think I got rid of the carpet. I have a custom dash, my intercooler. Dash is right there. I think fuel pump, injectors. That's the fuel pump, injectors, filter, ECU. I have a lot of things for this thing. It would be nice to get this thing running again. Obviously, target top. Gotta get everything resealed, repainted. Man, I miss this car. But as of right now, I think scale, suspension parts, scale, lights, everything. I got everything for this thing. Flywheel, clutch, parts, motor mounts, exhaust. I did have to get rid of the motor, had warped the block or the heads or something like that, so we had to get rid of that. But I still have 2 transmissions, 2 R154s, so I would like to get this running. But as of right now, I need some room in order for me to bring the Duramax out here, so we can get the 05 GMC inside the shop, and we can get the first body kit on that thing. A part that I just need some room in the shop itself so I can maneuver stuff around. But this is it for now, guys.